Alright, so 15 minutes, fuck. Where have we been? I am sorry, in all honesty. I lost control of my life there for a little bit, and things were a little overwhelming. Making a transition work wise, school wasn't going the way I wanted it to, and honestly, I was really bummed out that I wasn't going to be able to go to the draft, and that really upset me the most. Plus, I feel like I have not been the greatest person to all of you, and Josh, you in particular, I'm sorry. I feel like I really offended you, and that's sat heavily with me over the last year. I haven't been the person that I know I am or think I can be, and yeah, that again, I'm sorry. To defend myself, I don't really think I can. I mean, as Nick stated, the evidence is pretty clear. Buki, I know you'll make the right decision, whichever it is. There's no animosity, no hatred. I guess you could say. Just I won't be upset because I know what decision is made is best for the league. I texted Graham. Let's start with that. Texted Graham more as a joke. I think in all the years I've been in this league since it started, I've always held myself up to a higher level of honesty and always try to do what's best for the league and proposing things for our off-season meetings. Never really made like a shitty trade or deal. I mean, maybe not really helping Nick, but made some stupid decisions and thinking I could get players that were decent, and then Nick ends up winning. Pretty shitty. I texted him mainly because I felt really out of control. I wasn't going to be at the league draft. I honestly didn't know. I mean, you guys are all honest individuals that I should have known you would have drafted for me in the best way that you thought possible. And I sent it more as a joke, hoping that it would incentivize I actually get decent players, not just kind of shit on with my picks, and hoping that he would be more open to trades. I guess it's really kind of nitpicking, but the part where I said it wouldn't really be shady at all, that was meant in its entirety. I don't really want this to be a shady deal or anything like that. I just was hoping again that it would allow me a chance to actually make trades for players that I have high value in, not just being stuck with players that I guess I don't really like. I don't think will carry me to a victory, because I think that's the ultimate goal, right? Is to take down the great one in Nick Major and restore some balance to this league. Okay, trying to replace myself. Again, I was pretty overwhelmed. I was struggling a little bit with the fact that I wasn't going to be able to make it, and I talked to D-Corp, and I figured, okay, someone who has been in this league before, someone who maybe doesn't know all the rules that we've established, but would actually appreciate them and do a good job and be a good owner. I tried to see if he was interested in replacing me. Apologies, I was kind of interrupted and had to talk to someone for a second, and now I need to make some coffee because it's going to be a long day. But yeah, D-Corp, great guy. You guys all know him. I talked to him to figure out what his interest was, in case I didn't think I could actually be in this league. Again, all stemmed from shitty things going on, feeling overwhelmed, and ultimately being disappointed that I could not make it to Washington to be there with you guys. Even though I know that Josh was having his wedding. Congratulations, Josh. It's an amazing thing. And I wish you a lifetime of happiness with your wife and hopefully family as well at some point. And I don't know. I went about this all in the wrong way. I was messaging Nick throughout all of this, and he knew what was going on, but the real fuck up was not talking to all of you guys at the same time. I should have known that even if you guys don't necessarily like me or agree with some of the things that I try to propose, or accept any of my deals that I try to shiest you on, it's all for the betterment of the league, because competitive balance. Fuck, where was I going with this? Yeah, okay. I wanted to take it all on me to figure out what was best for the league. One, it's not that. I should have come to you guys and we should have made a decision together. You guys probably would have convinced me that it was okay, that I wasn't going to be there, and that it would have been fine. Because that's what this league is all about, right? We're supposed to be a family, or at least a solid group of friends that really, really enjoy the game of football and the perks of being able to play fantasy football, which is honestly what motivates me to watch every game on Sunday. I'm pretty diehard about it. I don't know. I love the game, and I've seriously enjoyed being in a league with you guys. Although I know, again, stating back to earlier, I haven't necessarily been the best person. And that's, again, weighed heavily on me. I feel like I've come to the assumption, which makes an ass out of me mostly, that I wasn't really liked, and that's probably not the case. I'm hoping so. So all this stemmed from that, basically, of thinking, okay, I've got to figure out what's best for you guys, even if it's not necessarily the best thing for me. Yeah, damn. I'm actually choking up a little bit, so I've had to pause this for a second. But yeah, I mean, I get it. Voting me out of the league. In my moment of weakness, I, again, took on too many responsibilities for myself instead of falling back on you, my family, my friends, guys that I've thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with, even though it's only once a year, and, competing against in the fantasy realm, digital field of football. And the DPR has been an amazing experience. I understand if you guys want to move on from what Nick has told me. You guys already have a replacement for me, so that's shitty, but I'm glad there's a contingency plan for fucking all of this. But again, I am sorry. I'm not usually the type of person that likes to apologize or necessarily admit when I'm wrong, but I know I was wrong, and yeah, this is 8 and 9 minutes in, fucking struggle. I don't even know where to go next. I don't know. In all honesty, though, I don't really collude. I think the text message was definitely not in good light, or it's not viewed in good light. The timing was pretty fucking piss poor, obviously. But I feel like my explanation of, hey, I want a good team, please be open to fucking trading with me, because I haven't been able to get many deals done in the past. And I don't want just shitty players on my fucking roster after the draft, even though I do trust you guys and that you would make the right decision. Although you did draft me 2 defenses. I don't know who did that. Probably drunk. Doesn't really matter. And that's a moot point. Don't even worry about that. Yeah, a D-Corb. Again, I thought that wasn't a terrible thing to do. It was more of just a feeler for if I did ultimately have to step away because I didn't feel like I could be there year in and year out like I want to be, that at least there would be someone that you guys are familiar with that is personally a friend of mine too. Like, I've known D-Corp since way back when. I know he would be great for the league. That at least I have something to propose when the time came to you guys. Like, hey, I am not able to do this anymore. Even though I want to, that's like that perfectly clear. I talked to David, blah blah blah, and if you guys want it to happen, then here you go. If not, if you want me in the league, then I completely understand. Even if I can't always make it, that's awesome. You guys are awesome. Thoroughly enjoyed the years competing against you guys. The last two drafts have been a blast, with the exceptions of my blackout drunk moments, which I regret entirely. I've tried to make steps in my life to not get to that point anymore, but obviously it happens, and it continues to happen sometimes, just at the inopportune times. And if you do allow me back in this league, since I guess I am technically officially out of it, and if Buki, you deem it in your best interest or the league's best interest to allow me to stay, I, one, will never collude because I've never really actually colluded with anyone and made deals or officially. I guess I don't know. There's a really thin line there, and I don't know where exactly that line stands with collusion. I guess if something actually happened from like, okay, hey, Graham, will you draft like really good players for me, or people that you hold in high value that we could actually make trades for someone I hold in high value on your team, then yeah, that's collusion. But sending a text message that I didn't honestly mean probably is past that line as well. It's not right. It wasn't meant to be a major negative thing that would get me voted out, which is very unfortunate. This whole thing with the D Corp too, that wasn't meant to be something that would get me voted out of this league. Yeah, I gotta pause this again. Anyways, I know you guys will do what's right. I've got 2 minutes left to go to sit here and ramble on. Hopefully the video quality and the sound quality is actually like listenable, and I didn't just sit here and record this for 13 minutes, 15 minutes, and have it not be viable to send to you guys. Hopefully you realize that me actually sending this video and talking about it, even though it was hard for me, is dedication in and of itself. I had to sleep on it. Honestly, yesterday I was pretty sleep deprived, and the email was kind of like a blindside that had been voted out. Like, maybe I was expecting there to be some sort of discussion about all of what I did, and you guys would allow me to defend myself in person at some point before voting me out, or at least, hey, if you guys have concerns, fucking use the group text feed that we have. That could have been an option too, instead of just sitting there talking about it amongst yourselves, not including me. But again, I feel like I just maybe went negative there. I don't want this end note to be a anger rant, whatever you guys want to call that moment right there. Final 40 seconds. Hey, again, I'm sorry. I took it all on me, and it's regrettable that I didn't come to you guys, and I should have. Again, I know you'll make the right decision, and if I'm still in the league, I'm looking forward to competing against you guys and going for that championship. If I'm not in the league, wish you guys all the best of luck at taking down Kim Jong Nick, or whatever you want to say. I don't fucking know, dude. Like, taking down that guy. He's a champ. I'm fucking grinding my gears over how to beat him every year. thoroughly enjoyed meeting all you guys and hanging out with you during the drafts. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully there will be more to come. Thank you.